Okay, I think we should start now. Everyone, Assalamu alaikum. I'm Tahir Sartaj, right? And we are starting this batch for May 2025. Okay, so yeah, there has to be two groups. At the moment, it's just one group. I'm unable to understand which one is not started. Did I miss something? Did I miss means what? Just a minute. Arhama. Arhama, can you hear me what I'm saying? Are you in? Have you joined? Okay. Can you all hear me now? Uh, See, they both are different. Okay, okay. Okay, got it. Got it now. Got it, got it, got it. Now we are okay. Now we are okay. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, fine. Fair enough. This is the first class, so the things are not that much in order. So please bear with me and I'll try to fix all the issues ASAP. Arhama, if you are getting any request, please do accept it. Where is Arhama? I can't see Arhama. Okay. I don't know what ID you are using, but still I can't hear you. Okay, anyway. Everyone, Assalamu alaikum. I'm Tahir Sartaj, and we are starting this second batch of May 2025 attempt. Okay. Um, we have to make a project of 7,000 to 7,500 words. Okay, let's first discuss the orientation. Let's first discuss the eligibility. When you are eligible for OBU, when you are becoming eligible for OBU, after completing your F1 to F9, that is your skill module, you are eligible to OBU. After completing your F1 to F9, you are eligible for OBU, right? And now, then what you have to do, you have to make a thesis of 7,000 to 7,500 words. And with that, you are also supposed to submit a skill and learning statement of 1,800 to 2,000 words. And there are some small documents as well with the name of list reference, Excel file, PowerPoint presentation. So all in all, we are supposed to submit 5 documents to OBU between May 1st to May 6th. And you will get your result on September 20th, 2025, right? There are two attempts in a year. One is May, the other one is November, right? This is period 50. And we have to complete ethics module as well with the name of EPSM. With the name of EPSM. With the name of EPSM. The old name was professional ethics module. Now it's ethics and profession module, right? So we have to complete. This is the only prerequisite. This is the only thing that you have to do, and that is complete your EPSM module by 21st March 2025. OBU has to be completed within 10 years from the date of your first ACC exam. OBU has to be completed within 10 years from the date of your first ACC exam. If you have crossed, if you have crossed 10 years, then only then only you can do it if you are an ACC member or you have passed 3 ACC paper in the last 5 years. I mean, from today onwards. I mean, today, if you go back, so in the last 5 years, if you have completed 3 papers, you can, then you are eligible. Okay. The fee for this attempt is £520. Fee has to be paid at the time of submission of the thesis. There is no prerequisite in the form of registration. The account will be created on May 1st, 2025, and the portal will end. I mean, the portal will be closed for submission on May 26th, 2025, right? Before May 1st, there will be no kind of a registration at all. Okay. And fee has to be paid at the time of submission of the thesis. Fees has to be paid at the time of submission of the thesis. There is no fee payment requirement before first May 2025. Okay. Okay. So eligibility is again given here, right? And it's clearly written here. If you can see, it's clearly written here that OBU has to be completed within 10 years from the date of your first ACCA exam. So, well, there are three grades that we can obtain in the report. One is A, the other one is B, the third one is C. So, report grade and your F4 to F9 average marks will determine your class of degree. This is also called as division, right? So basically we have three kind of division: first division, second division, and third division. You can see a table in front of you. In second division, you can see that we have two categories: upper second and lower second. Now you can see that F4 to F9 average marks are given on the left side, right? F4 to F9, make sure it should not include F1 to F3. It includes F4 to F9. So if you see this table on your top, if you look at it, now if your F4 to F9 average marks are 68 and above, now whether you will get A grade, B grade, or C grade, you will get first division. And if you look at the bottom one, if your F4 to F9 average marks are 50 to 52, now whether you'll get A grade, B grade, or C grade, you will get third division. Okay. And you can see that there is a table between this 52 and 68. There are multiple options available, right? You can see yourself that you can have more than one option here. Okay. Now we can see the list of topics. Basically, we have to select one topic, right? There are 15 topics available and we have to pick one topic, right? Well, let's start with the first topic. It's analyze and evaluate the impact on the business and financial performance of an organization of an aspect of organization performance management system. Analyze and evaluate the impact on the business and financial performance of an organization of an aspect of organization performance management system. So if you have a performance management system in place in your organization, then you have to evaluate that whether this performance management system is really a good one or not. Now, what could be the performance management system? Well, it could include your environmental performance management. It could include non-financial performance management system. You see, so sustainability performance management or sustainability initiatives. You see, so it can include so many things. And by the way, if you need the information about the the performance management, you need internal information. Internal information means, what do you mean by internal information? Well, internal information means that the data that you can obtain from primary source. Data that you can obtain from primary source. Primary source means that you can obtain through interview, that you can obtain through questionnaires, that you can obtain through observation. So this is called primary source of information, right? These are the three examples. So, if you want to select topic one, you should have the access into the company from which you can obtain the data through interview. You can obtain the data through questionnaire. You see, so it's difficult that if you obtain the data like this. I mean, it's difficult to obtain now because you should have a strong connection inside the company if you want to go for it. Okay. Okay, the second one is analyze and evaluate the impact, positive or negative, of an internal digital or technological innovation on the organizational performance, organizational and sorry, technological innovation on the operational and financial performance of an organization, right? So here we have to evaluate the impact Impact in terms of whether it's a positive impact or negative impact of what? Of a technological innovation. If your company has done any kind of technological innovation, you have to evaluate that thing. On what? On your operational and financial performance, right? I mean, your financial numbers as well as your operational numbers. We have to check the impact on that. Well, if there is a technological innovation, if you have to evaluate such things on operational and financial performance, so for financial we can say we can get the data from the financial statement. But what about operational? Definitely for operational we have to take the data from inside the company. Inside means we have to take the data from interview source. We have to take the data from questionnaire source. Okay. Number three, analyze and evaluate. So definitely, if you want uh, to go for topic number two, so again, you should have a strong connection in the company if you want to get the data. Okay. Uh, Number three, analyze and evaluate the impact on the financial performance of an organization of a recent change imposed by the regulatory environment. So topic number three is related to the analysis, which relate to any kind of recent change imposed in the organization. By the way, if we talk about topic number two, what kind of technological innovation that the company can have? Well, for example, the company has introduced a new system, or the company has automate his customer or supplier process, right? Has introduced by the company. You see, so these kind of examples could be here. Like for example, if I can give you the example here, right now I am in some technical glitch. Okay, so so that's all about your topic number two. What about topic number three? Well, topic number three is related to an impact of a recent change imposed by regulatory environment. What could be the change? Well, there is a change in the tax law. There is a change in the regulatory framework. There is a change in, for example, international accounting standard. Like for example, IFRS 9 has implemented in 2024 in Pakistan. So what is that? It's a change. I mean, it has affected the company's performance. So definitely we can evaluate that thing, right? So such things. I mean, definitely for topic number three, we don't need internal information, but the point is, um, if if there is any change, then you can evaluate it. If there is no change, you cannot evaluate it. Okay. Topic number four is analyze and evaluate the business and financial performance of an organization which has performed exceptionally poorly. Analyze and evaluate the business and financial performance of an organization which has performed exceptionally poorly over 3 years period with a critical analysis of the reason for its difficulties. So here we have to do analysis. What analysis? Business and financial analysis of a company which has performed exceptionally poorly over 3 years period with a critical. So which company can be called as exceptionally poor company? Here we have to do the analysis, right? What we have to do? Analysis. What kind of analysis? Business and financial. It's written now. It's business and financial analysis that you have to do, right? And how we have to do? Well, this is something that is technical. Now, let me give you the example. If you have to evaluate whether the company has performed exceptionally poor, so I can give you few criteria to evaluate whether the company has performed exceptionally poor in the last 3 years or not, right? So I'm asking you to write down 6 things. Take your pen and paper. Please take your pen and paper and write down 6 things. Sales, GP margin, NP margin, market price, sales, GP margin, NP margin, market price, earning per share. Everyone, please write it down. Sales, GP margin, NP margin, market price, earning per share, and return on capital employed. And return on capital employed. I repeat, sales. ये बार बार क्या हो रहा है? Sales, GP margin, sales, GP margin, NP margin, market price, earning per share, and return on capital employed. So, so there are six things. And please mark two things very important: sales and NP margin. So overall, we will see what happened with the company's six things in the last 3 years. For example, if the sales is getting up, sorry, if the sales is getting down very poorly, I mean, it was 100 billion, then goes down to 90, and then goes down to 80 billion. What's that? It's a poor performance. The company sales is getting down. If the NP margin was, for example, it was 10% in first year, then 5%, and then 2%. Is it a good performance? No, it's a very poor performance. The company performance is going down. Huh? If GP margin is getting down, for example, it was 18%, 15%, and then 8%. Is it a good performance? No, it's very bad performance. And earning is getting down. Return on capital employed getting down. You see, if the company performance is consistently getting down, or if it is already very poor, for example, if the company is already in losses in the last 3 years and the sales is also getting down, so that's a exceptionally poor performance. And how can we say that it's exceptionally poor? We have to check the competitor as well. For example, competitor is doing very good and you are performing really poor. What does this mean? This means that you are performing exceptionally poor. For example, your sales is getting down, your NP margin is getting down, your GP margin is getting down, your return on capital employed is getting down, your earning per share is getting down, but your competitor ratios are okay and or they are increasing. So what's that? This shows that your performance is poor as compared to your main company. Okay. So this is the criteria of topic number 4, right? And if you look at topic number 5, let's read it first, right? Uh, the topic 5 is analyze and evaluate the business and financial performance of an organization which has performed exceptionally well over 3 years period with a critical analysis of the reasons for its success. Topic 5 is the reversal of topic number 4. Topic 5 is the reversal of topic number 4. Analyze and evaluate the business and financial performance of an organization which has performed exceptionally well over 3 years period with a critical analysis of the reasons for its success. Okay. So in topic 4 we were discussing exceptionally poor. In topic 5 we will be discussing exceptionally well performance. So what we have to do, we have to do the analysis of a company which has performed exceptionally well over 3 years period. And how we have to do the analysis? We have to do business analysis. We have to do financial analysis. Okay. So in topic 5, the all the 5 ratios, all the 5 things that we have just I've just told you all. I mean, sales, GP margin, NP margin, market price, earning per share, and return on capital employed. They all should go up. They all should go up. Okay. Well, Hasnat, in this case, we need to check the numbers first. So I cannot say anything at the moment. If it is, uh, for example, if you are getting a little down, but you are way better than your competitor, you are still good. Overall, your performance should be very, very good. Overall, your ratio should go up. UP up and exceptionally better than competitor, right? Yes. Well, these are the two topics that most of the student or 99.9% of the public take, because for these two topics we have to do financial analysis, right? And we can obtain the data of reasoning of or increase or decrease from the newspaper and article. Okay. So now what we have to do? Now you have to find out those companies, right? Where the company's performance is either getting down or getting up, right? Okay. Now let's talk about topic number six. Topic six is analyze and evaluate the effectiveness of key factors that have an impact on employees of in an organization, right? Okay. So now what could be the factors that can have an impact on the employees of an organization? Well, it could be the working environment. It could be the pay factor. It could be your, what do we say? Um, Definitely the salary. It could be post-retirement benefits, right? It could be so many things, right? So, so definitely but for topic number six, we have to pick the information from inside the company. Definitely, you have to do. I mean, you have to conduct interviews. You have to you have to rotate. You have to distribute questionnaires to get the data, right? So topic six is again something which is dependent on the primary source of information, right? Okay, so topic number seven. Topic seven is research an organization that has undergone a major change, analyze and evaluate whether the change has a positive impact on business and financial performance, right? So, for topic seven, we have to check whether the organization has undergone a major change or not. What could be the major change? Well, major change means um, any merger acquisition, any merger acquisition, spin-off, uh, acquisition, okay, um, any demerger, okay. So these things are called as major change. Or the major change could be change in the management, right? This could be one of the examples. Change in the management or diversification into some new market. So this could be a major change. So again, for topic number seven, we can only pick those companies who are having these kind of major change, right? Topic number eight, analyze and evaluate the business and financial performance over 3 years period of an organization operating in a sector that has faced So we were discussing topic number eight. Sorry for this delay. Okay. So we were done. I believe we have already done with topic number eight. Now let's start with topic number nine. Topic number nine is analyze and evaluate the management of a change within a specific area of an organization resulting from strategic decision. Right. So here we have to uh, do the analysis of a change. Right. Uh, Now, what could be the change? For example, there's a delayering of middle management, right? So, if management, so we have to evaluate the impact of the change, right? So, in topic number nine, we have to do such analysis. Okay, for topic 10, analyze and evaluate the use of non financial metrics in the management of the performance of an organization, right? So, for topic number 10, we have to do analysis. For topic number 10, we have to do analysis of any non-financial metrics that organization is using. What could be the non-financial metrics? For example, it's a risk management model that you are using. It could be a sustainability management model, like for example, CO2 emission. You see, so any environmental performance management system. So anything like that that can be analyzed here, right? Okay, topic number 11. Analyze and evaluate how an organization has managed the use of a data to inform business and to inform business performance and achieve a strategic advantage. Okay. Consideration must be given how the data use is managed. So here we have to do the analysis how organization has used data for the sake of analysis, right? Uh, what do you mean by data analysis? Well, data means, like for example, at the moment, social media is the key source of providing the data, right? Search engines are the key data, key source of providing the data. Can't you just see that, for example, you start searching something on Google, so it will be starting giving you the options of something that you can buy. So advertisement are coming in, right? So what's that? It's a data, right? It's a machine learning thing that is going on, huh? So what they are doing, they're using data, right? So data, so currently importance of data is too much, right? But definitely, if you want to do the analysis, um, can't hear you. Can you hear me? Can't you hear me? Why? Rama, am I audible now? Okay. So, this is very important that how you are managing the data. I mean, ethics of the data, ethics of using the data is very, very important. Okay. Okay. So, that's topic number 10, 11, and now to topic number 12. Analyze and evaluate the effectiveness of aspect of control environment. How your organization is having a effective control environment. I mean, how effective it is to have a control environment. What kind of control environment do we have? Well, internal audit is part of the control environment. Finance department is part of the control environment. Compliance department is part of the control environment, right? If you have a corporate governance department, or we can also call it as secretary board in few organizations, we also called it as secretary board. So if you have that kind of yeah, risk management, you see, so these kind of departments are basically control departments. They are responsible for creating a control environment within an organization. Okay, topic number 13. It's such an organization that is recognized as having poor ethical practices, business practices, right? Analyze and evaluate the reason for the poor ethical business practices and the impact this has on identified stakeholder group. So, topic number 13 is something where we have to do the analysis of ethical practices. If you are having poor ethical practices, this is topic number 13. And we have so many examples around the globe where the corporate entities are practicing such poor ethical practices. If I can give you the names, then you will be surprised, seriously. Starting from Nestle, there are so many charges on Nestle regarding the poor ethical practices, right? Then we have McDonald's, then we have KFC, then we have Nestle, then we have Nike, then we have so many organizations. If you do not trust my word, go and search through Google. The unethical practices followed by, just write down the name, and you will get so many examples or so many case studies on them, right? Okay, topic number 14 is topic 14 is the reversal of topic number 13. There we were discussing about poor ethical practices. Here we have to discuss about strong ethical practices, right? Strong means good, right? And we have example of, for example, Unilever. Unilever is having a very good reputation, right? So topic 14 is related to that. Okay. Topic 15. Topic 15 is analyze and evaluate the impact on financial and business performance of the strategy adopted by an organization in one of the functional area. So if you have adopted any kind of a strategy, you can evaluate here in topic number 15. What could be the strategy? Well, the strategy could be related to it could be related to any functional area. What could be the functional area? The functional area could be your marketing department, it could be operational department, it could be your IT department. So if you believe that your organization has done such things, you can evaluate here. Okay, with a company, you have to pick a competitor as well. Well, there are rules of selecting a competitor. The competitor should be from the same country. This is your rule number one. If it is not from the same country, it at least should have a same currency. Now you may ask me, uh, how is that possible that the company is not from the same country but the currency is same? Well, we do have an example of European Union countries where the currency is change. I mean, the currency is different, but currency is, I mean, the country is changed, but the currency is, countries are changed, but the currency is same. That is euro. Okay. And we have another rule, and that is sales and total asset. If you are analyzing a company, then the sale and total asset of company and competitor should not have a difference of more than 40%. I mean to say, for example, if your company is company A and the sales is 100, the competitor should not be less than 60. Reason is I don't want to compare a very big organization with a very small organization. Okay. Uh, that I mean, and this is applicable to the sales and the total asset both. And unless and until I don't have any other option, I have to follow this rule. I mean to say 100 versus 60, na? So what I'm saying is, for example, if you do not have a company which is having such, uh, I mean, which is not in accordance with this rule. For example, your company is 100 and the competitor is 50 in terms of its sales and total asset, and there is no other option. We are just helpless. There is no other option. What shall we do? In this case, we will not do anything, right? In this case, we will not do anything, and in this case, we will not do anything. We will pick the company. I mean, unless and until we have a choice, we will not go for it. If we don't have a choice, we will go for it. Simple. And the last thing is 90-day rule. Uh, there is a 90-day rule given by OBU. What's that? 90 day before the submission. When do we have a submission? On the submission will be starting from 1st May. Na? So we have to work back 90 days. We have to work back 90 days. We have to work back 90 days. Okay. Uh, so what will be the date? The effective date will be around 1st Feb 2025. So on 1st Feb 2025, whatever is the annual report available, you have to pick. So, so what's the rule? The rule is 90 days. So from the date of submission, we have to work back 90 days, and it will be roughly around 1st Feb, right? So on 1st Feb 2025, whatever is the latest available FS or financial statement, we have to pick that. And we have to pick the financial, when normally the financial statement are available on the company website. If it is not available on the company website, then you can use other sources as well, right? Now, for example, if we talk about a company which is having the year end of June, well, if you have a June year end, then definitely your financial statement of 2024 is available. So you must take 24, 23, and 22. But what if your year end is December? Well, in this case, the chances of having a financial statement of 2024 is very low. Reason being, difference between December 24 and 1st Feb 2025 is just 1 month. And in 1 month, audited financial statement are hardly come, right? But still, we have to check on 1st Feb, right? Well, uh, so what we will do in this case, we will be taking 21, 22, and 23. So unless and until the financial statement are published till 1st Feb, we will be taking 21, 22, and 23. And there are countries which are restricted. You cannot pick any country. You have to pick a country which can either be from Europe, Canada, Australia, UK, USA. And so no Pakistani companies are allowed. No Indian companies, no GCC companies are allowed. No Far East, no Middle East. Only these countries are allowed. That is Europe, Canada, Australia, UK, and USA. And these are my private previous attempt result. In last attempt, it was 18. It was 18 total. 78 got passed. Before that, 82 in total. 80 passed. Before that, again 80 in total and 78 passed. Before that, it was 142 in total and 138 passed. And before that, you can see the result history in front of you. On your left side, it's total. On your right side, it's pass student. So normally, student got passed, right? That's it, and that's all from the orientation part. There is one more thing which we called as plagiarism. Plagiarism means copy pasting. You are not supposed to do such thing because plagiarism is not at all allowed, right? Copy pasting is not at all allowed. When you will be submitting your thesis, they will check it from the Turnitin. Turnitin is the pledge software that can identify if there is any kind of a copy paste. So if you will be copy pasting anything from the previous attempt, students, I mean, past thesis, it can be easily identified by the examiner. Or if you copy paste a single word from the or single line from the internet source, it can also be identified, right? So please don't do that. So can you explain third point once again? Which third point, by what do you mean by third point? The sale and total asset. This one. Okay. Well, sale and total assets. For example, if my company total assets are 100 and total and the competitor total asset are 50, can we take it? Don't take it. Unless and until you have no other option. The sale of company, my company for example, my company is A, so it's 100. Competitor is 40. Should we take it? No. Actually, I don't want to compare a very big organization with a very small organization. So I don't want to compare a very big organization with a very small organization. That's it. Yes, any further question? Now, what's your task for the next week? You have to pick a company. You have to calculate the ratios. I will be sharing the last attempt students list of companies with all of you as well. But uh, try to find out other companies as well. You have to find out six things: sales, GP margin, NP margin, market price, earning per share, and return on capital employed. Calculate the ratios of the last 3 years, and if the company's performance is getting up very high in the last 3 years, it's exceptionally good. If it is getting down very poorly, it's exceptionally poor. So find out a company and come back next week with your company. And don't wait till next week. You can even contact me during the week. You can message me with your calculated ratios, and if I'll be whenever I will be available, I'll get back to you. Right? So give me a screenshot of the last 3 years of the ratios of company and competitor both, and then you see I will be approving your company. You will not take your company yourself. I will be approving your company. You have to discuss your company selection with me. This is the most important decision. For example, if company will be wrong, you all will be out. No, you cannot. You see, the point is we have to pick those companies which are on which we can easily get the data from the newspaper and articles. You see, for example, if you are working in a Pakistani company, so in Pakistani newspaper and articles, there will be hardly you will be able to find out any financial analysis information. So you will be in trouble later on. So don't do that. It last time when we picked Pakistani company or any company was 2015. I have never allowed since then anyone to pick Pakistani or any one of the company. Only USA, Canada, Australia, and UK. These countries are only allowed because you will be able to find out so many information on these countries. You see, the information is readily available. Otherwise, examiner will fail you. Uh, well, this recording is already available on YouTube. You can go there, write down Tahir Sartaj OBU orientation, you will get it. But there will be no other recording available. Only live classes are available. Okay. Yes. Anything else? Should all ratios should be going up or down in case of four or five? Yes. Not all. If most of the ratios are going up or most of the ratios are going down, then we can pick. It's not necessary that all the ratios should go up. Otherwise, you will be hanged till death. No, it's not like that. I mean, if most of the ratios, if the majority of the ratios, if they are going up, it's good. If they're going down, it's bad. No, they are not restricted by OBU. It's restricted by me. I don't want you to pick a company on which you will be later on you will be in trouble. That oh, you see when you will not be able to find out the information, na. So um, your examiner will not take the responsibility of such things. For example, if you failed and you go to the examiner, you say, see, in Pakistan, there is no other information on this company. You see, you know what examiner will reply you? Did we ask you to take this company? Did you ask us to select this company? Is this my decision or your decision? He will straight away will tell you this. Then what will happen? So don't do such things. Okay? Case has applied 17 and IFRS 9, so there is a lot of information. Oh, bhai. KSA has applied 17, KSA has applied IFRS 9 in 2018. It's Pakistan who has applied IFRS 9 in 2024. So KSA is not someone who has applied IFRS 9 in 2024. They have applied since 2018, not for insurance. Banking and insurance companies cannot be taken. Banking and insurance companies cannot be taken. And by the way, they are now going to apply it, right? So you need a topic on which you will be able to find out after application years as well. For example, if it is applied in 2013, then we need at least 3 years after the application. Don't take such things, please. Yes, anything else? Okay, thank you so much, everyone. See you all inshallah next week. Thank you. The next class will be next week. Definitely the next class will be next week. Same time. Same time. Okay. Thank you.